Hey guys, my name is Chris Morano, founder of Blue Water Marketing, an agency that specializes in helping growing e-commerce stores with Facebook ads, Google ads, search engine optimization, content, and even creative services. And like I was just saying, by the end of this video, you're going to be able to understand, look at numbers quickly, determine whether an ad's working, an audience is working, and whether or not you should scale up or scale down your ads. So without further ado, let's hop right into Business Manager. So we're going to be hopping into one of our clients' accounts. And in this account, they have been in business since October 29th, 2022. The recording of this video is July 7th. So I've set the time frame to maximum. I want to look at this as if I'm auditing this account for the very first time to help you guys walk through what's the process in identifying what's working and what's not. The first step for anybody that you're going to want to do is reset your columns. So click on the little columns bar. You'll see that I have a custom columns setting here, which is my default setting, and I've already built out a custom setting for what we need. So it's simply going to customize columns. We'll open this and you'll be able to select all of the different things that you need to look at to determine if your ads are effective or not. Because this is e-commerce, we're diving right into e-commerce. So I'm going to show you guys. We have average playtime, video plays at 100%, 95%, 75%, 50%, and 25%. If I'm running video view campaigns, I want to be able to understand like how much are people watching these videos to determine the effectiveness. So at 100%, this one and this one are the two winners based on, based on how many people have actually engaged with the video. So from there, we're looking at landing page views, because you want to remember, clicks are not landing page views. Just because someone clicked doesn't necessarily mean that they got to the website. Then we're going to website checkouts initiated, ads of payment information, website add to carts, cost per click, click-through rate, CPM, which is your cost per 1,000 views on the feed or wherever you're bidding on, your click-through rate, your cost per click, number of clicks, frequency, which is the amount of time somebody has seen the ad, ROAS, conversion value, amount spent. So those are our columns, because I can quickly then say, all right, we're going to go into this ad account or campaign. We're going to look at these ad sets. I can scroll over and say, okay, video views, nothing really there. Landing pages, longboarding and surfing interest is not good at all. Checkout initiates, stacked sports and stacked reels are the two winners. Checkouts initiated. And then I can continue to go over to determine my click-through rate, my CPM, and my cost per click. So those are going to be the first things I'm going to look at. So a CPM at $33, $29, it's a little higher than I would like to see. So for CPMs, $20 should be the max unless you're selling some very competitive products. Your click-through rate, always 1 to 2%. Anything more than 2%, you're engaging with your audience. If you guys are finding this video useful so far, go ahead, hit the thumbs up, hit subscribe, get notified every time a new video like this comes out, and let's hop back into Facebook Business Manager. And then click-through rate all. So this is going to be all the people that clicked versus the link click-through rate, which is people who went to the website. Your cost per click always should be less than $1, $2. I've heard they're going up, but I'm not confident in that. So at 33 cents, 53 cents, 66 cents, we're doing pretty good. And the frequency, all under 2, which is great, but we didn't have the best ROAS. So as we go back over to our campaign, you'll see that that's actually off. So I want to switch now to campaigns that are on and off. You'll see that we've ran anything here, it says BWM, is going to be a Blue Water campaign. So we've actually ran 9 campaigns to get us to the winning 5. You'll see over here, let's go into some from May. We're going to look at all these different ad sets, and then we're going to start looking at the data again. So after a period of time, whatever didn't get any of the more important ones, which were purchases, were turned off, which is why you're seeing those. As we scroll over, you'll start to see checkouts initiated, purchases, and we have benchmarks set up based on the client's margins that we have to make sure we're getting. So as we go over and we're seeing anything under 1 or 2 or even 3 for that matter needed to be turned off and killed. We're going back over to click-through rate. So as we were just going through all these, we see cost per click is really good. Click-through rate is also pretty average, and our CPMs are better than they were in the last campaign that we were just looking at. So we leave these on because after looking at this, you say, okay, hey, these are resonating with the audience, they're engaging with them. But as we go over, we're seeing no purchases come through, or purchases at a negative return, which also means we won't have the client very long if we leave these up. So we turn those off. So going through, we now can sort by ROAS, and you can see we had 1, 2, 3, 4 campaigns with no purchases. Turn those all off. From there, we started getting negative ROAS, 0.68, 0.68, 0.99. Now we're at a break-even ROAS. We're testing this entire time. We're looking at these metrics. CPMs were all great. Click-through rates were all good. Cost per clicks were fantastic. And as you'll see, as the time has gone on, we start to get better results. And now, over the last 30 days, our average ROAS is almost at a 6. We have broad audiences running at an 8.6. We have top of the funnel running at a 6.38, a 5, a 4.79, and then we just launched this cost cap, which if you're wondering about what cost cap bidding is, click this link right up here. Break down cost cap and bid cap strategies to give you more control, and this is where we're at. So we currently have one cost cap at a 4.29 and one at a 1.4, and one currently still with no purchase that we're going to be working at optimizing. So understanding the key metrics, those key metrics are cost per click, CPM, cost per thousand, and your click-through rate. Those three are going to tell you whether or not your audience is actually resonating with your ads. Once you have good metrics there, you can shift gears over to determine the profitability of your ads on whether or not they're effective or not effective. First, you need to figure out if your ads are going to work. Once they start working, you need to figure out if they're going to be profitable. As you can see, over the last 6 months, this campaign and this ad account has become extremely profitable, where in the last 30 days, there's been a total of $5,500 spent with $32,000 in return, which we are ready to scale. But at the moment, inventory and all these things are prohibiting that. So we're making sure that we're optimizing these over and over again. The next step will be to look at your frequency. So on some of the top of the funnel campaigns, you want to make sure that your frequency is staying under 4. So right now we're gonna have to put a rule in place to make sure we lower this frequency down, but even at that, it's at an 8.6 ROAS, so YOLO. If you guys have any questions about this, if you look at the data differently than I look at the data, leave a comment down below. I appreciate you guys. Let me know if you have any questions. I'd be happy to help. We'll see you guys in the next video.
Searching for